Welcome back, everyone. I am Ankit Bhati, an assistant professor at Ishan Institute of Management Technology. It is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for the session 13 of ATAL AICTE online FDP program, Engineer Tarun Chaudhary. Mr. Chaudhary is a highly accomplished IT professional with over 2 decades of expertise in software development, enterprise architecture, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and cloud computing. Throughout his career, he has contributed to large-scale digital transformation with global leaders such as Tata Consultancy Service, HCL Technology, and Dell. Presently, as a technology advisor in AI and blockchain, he guides startups and enterprises worldwide on data-driven innovation, automation, and emerging technology adoption. He is also a certified specialist in AWS, Microsoft Azure, blockchain, and AI and machine learning from Stanford Online, making him a true leader in a tech space. Alongside his corporate accomplishment, he has always been passionate about mentorship, knowledge sharing, and enabling future innovators. Today, he will be addressing us on an important and forward-looking topic, predictive analytics in management education using AI tools, a theme that holds great potential for reshaping the way education, institution, and learner engage with data-driven insights. Let us join together in welcoming Engineer Tarun Chaudhary. Welcome you, sir.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Ankit. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ankit, to introducing me. And actually, this is a great opportunity for me to speak in such a program like ATAL. What is this? ATAL AICT program. Okay. And for Ishan Institute, I have already spoken once, and I feel really good to work with them. And this really good to feel like if you have some knowledge and you're sharing your views, your awareness, you can say, in market, because people knows everything, but what they actually wanted to know and what is the requirement to know is the difference only. And I will start here with my introduction. Ankit, one more question. Hey, hi Ankit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is two-way communication or it will be just one-way communication?
Sir, mainly a session with one-way communication. At the last, you can Q&A session.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you. Uh, so because actually, अगर मैं बताऊँ तो I am from a technical background and I feel and love to work with the environment where you have a two-way communication. Means if you have some queries, you can ask in the time. It's basically called agile system. Agile system, what it is, what you do need to work or answer a question, need to raise yourself against in the same time. This is called agile. So before this, I want to introduce myself Tarun Chaudhary. I have started my career in 2004 with STG Group of Technologies. Then I got the opportunity to work with many uh, legends in this industry technology. With them, I will be the part of these technologies. I learned so many things. If people are talking about AI, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and all, I love to share all my views, all my thoughts, all my ideas, my knowledge about these things. That's why I'm here also. And to being a part of, being a speaker part of this AICT, I'll be really glad. So I'll start talking. I want to share my slide so that we can indulge in that and we can connect to each other, right? Ankit, I have the rights to share?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Hope you people are able to see my slide.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah. So Let's start. This is Predictive Analytics and AI for Management Education. Actually, for now, if we talk about predictive analytics, you people are must aware about this, and you people are teaching in this management about the predictive analytics. But how the predictive analytics is changing with the time with AI, we will discuss all the things. The program will include understanding of fundamentals of your predictive analytics that I think you may well know better than me, and exploring how AI amplifies predictive power. This is our main topic. Then we'll review around the world the real world examples, how the businesses, the big leaders, the big bulls of this market are running and using this analytics and AI. Then engage in case-based predictive modelings. How this analytics, how this AI work in analytics and helping the hands, right? And at last, we will discuss, because this is a new technology, so we will discuss the ethical implications and future trends of this technology, right? First, we will start with predictive analytics. Predictive analytics, for me, if I talk about, uh, you know better than me because you people are teaching this predictive analytics. I can share you the technical way, the practical way, how we people in technology means I'm talking about in development, in technology development, we treat this predictive analytics, right? प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिटिक्स अगर मैं सीधी सीधी मोटी भाषा में बात करूं, इट्स अबाउट फ्यूचर फोरकास्टिंग. You are predicting something on the basis of the previous or the historic data, right? This is the one word or one liner answer for this predictive analysis. But what actually predictive analysis is? Predictive analysis, as the name suggests, predictive means you are predicting something. But what is the accuracy of this prediction? It matters. It matters, and it totally depend on the data what you collected. But before data, the prediction starts from number one thing, that is case, that is problem, the story. First of all, you need to tell or note down, you need to discuss the actual story, the actual problem. Because how much knowledge, how much clear is your problem, you will get that much clear prediction about your problem. So the first thing, the first stage is knowing your problem and writing it very clearly. From here, we'll start predictive analytics. Then, if the problem comes, then we need to acquire, we need to add, we need to search for data that can solve this problem. In the previous stage, in this very early stage, you don't know what the exact data you needed, but you needed the data. So you are collecting the data. You collect all about random data as well. Like if we take the example of, okay, we are starting with an example of this prediction. In predictive AI, suppose we are taking an example. I have a plan to go to Shimla tomorrow, and I'm planning to leave by 5 o'clock in early morning, and then I'll meet my friend uh, 50 kilometers away from my home at 6 o'clock or at 7 o'clock. What will be my planning? Yes, my planning is very much correct. I will take my car at 5 o'clock, then reach to his house around 6 o'clock. Then we will go to Shimla. And whatever the other material, whatever the other itinerary we have, we will discuss it later. But what happened when I start in morning? What I found, my car's tire was flattened. Then the problem arises. Then the whole program that we discussed is postponed, to some time, 30 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, depend on the situation, depend on how can I myself arrange the help, right? In how much time? So there must be some planning for this as well. The predictive planning is basically done for the risks, right? The problems. Like if I have the program to go tomorrow to Shimla, I need to know, I need to write down if these kind of problems I will face, then what will be the second route? I'm taking some taxi or whatever it is, right? So the second comes collection of data. Now the data is raw. You have collected so many data. Third stage come pre-process that data. Means from the raw data you are collecting, you are making some meaningful information from that, or you are cleaning that data that will help you to get more accuracy in your predictions, in your predictive analytics, right? Then if you have for like we have the problem first, then we got the data, then we find out the information, then after that if you have clear information you will develop and model and prediction and idea. When we develop that idea, then we will implement that idea. This is the complete flow of a predictive analytics. This is how our analysis works. We see before this AI, because we are talking to about AI here. Before this AI, we do everything. We do predictives. We do the predictive analytics, forecasting of sales, inventory, demands, HR attritions, and risks. Everything from data driven. But if you see the picture here, business outcomes, we have two pictures. One is intuition decisions, and second is data driven decisions, right? Intuition decisions, I have everything in mind. Like, ठीक है ऐसा होगा तो वैसा कर लेंगे, वैसे बारिश होगी नहीं, देखेंगे, फ्लाइट होगा नहीं, देखेंगे, चले जाएंगे, कल पहुंच जाएंगे. But it's completely the intuitions. It's no idea, no data, no facts behind this. Figure, you will see the data is derived from information derived from the data, the information, the historic information. जो भी आपने प्रीवियसली हिस्ट्री में फेस किया है उसके बिहाफ पे आप डेटा जनरेट कर रहे हैं, राइट? दैट is exact data what you need before any prediction, because intuitional data you can't say the data because सबका इंट्यूशन अलग अलग हो सकता है, सबका परसेप्शन अलग अलग हो सकता है. बट इफ वी टॉक अबाउट डेटा, data means facts. If you have something you need to note down, you can note down. If you note down the things, that will become your data, right? Next. Now, the predictive analytics have some traditional ways, as you people mostly here are the lecturers of this predictive analytics in MBA and all the classes. So we have different ways, different types of this traditional predictive analytics. One very common is classification model, then regression model, time series model. Then nowadays, a few years back, we have something called neural network model that also works. It's completely some idea based concepts. These different models you people already teaching in the classes. These are already people using in the traditional ways for the predictions, but it has some limitations. Limitation without AI, right? Means limitation in tradition. First, the scalability challenge. Because the data is very huge, how it can be scalable? Suppose for every problem, you need a different data, and the data is very huge. From that data, from that used data, you are identifying prediction for a particular use case only. You are not using this information in some other ways, in some other problems, in some other scenarios. These data are really taken as reference for that particular situation only, particular problem only. Then difficulty handling complexity and non-linear relationships. अब जब डेटा इतना यूज हैंडलिंग मस्ट बी डिफिकल्ट, राइट? जो कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी होगी डेटा की मीन्स डेटा डेटा इज नॉट दैट सिंपल बिकॉज यू आर प्रेडिक्टिंग समथिंग, you are not doing something, you're predicting something. Predicting means this is the case of future, you're future casting something. So you need a proper data, a realistic data, information, raw data में से आपने information बनाया, that is data, right? Second is inability to process unstructured data. डेफिनेटली ट्रेडिशनल डेटा है तो अलग अलग बुक्स में आपने अलग अलग तरीके लिखे हुए हैं और उसको आप विद रेफरेंस टू दिस लॉ नंबर या रेफरेंस टू विद दिस बुक या रेफरेंस टू दिस केस आप ऐसे लिख रहे हैं और उसको प्रोसेस करना इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट, राइट? तो इतनी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स जो हम अब तक देख रहे थे उन सबको ओवरकम करने के लिए एआई मार्केट में है। एआई 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 सब लोग चिल्ला रहे हैं, मतलब आप कहीं भी सुनेंगे डेली एक एक नहीं, मोर देन 10 नए टूल्स एआई के आए होते हैं। पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एआई, ये है एआई, वो है एआई इज क्रिएटिंग दिस वन, एआई इज क्रिएटिंग दिस वन। बट व्हाट आई रियलाइज, बिफोर दिस चैट जीपीटी only a few percentage of people, not more than 1 or 2%, not two, one only 1% people know about this artificial intelligence, AI. But when this chat GPT comes in the picture, chat GPT comes in the picture in 21, 22, where people got that beautiful idea of artificial intelligence. लोगों ने क्या किया, the idea they are getting, writing in that chat GPT and they are getting everything out of it. जो एक्सपेक्टेड रिजल्ट थे उन्हें लग रहा था कि सब कुछ यहाँ से मिल रहा है, बट क्या ये सही था, क्या गलत था, इसकी अभी कोई भी बात नहीं कर रहा था, राइट? क्यों? क्योंकि अभी तक चैट जीपीटी जैसी चीज अभी तक मार्केट में ऐसी कोई भी नहीं थी। Before this, people believe in Google. People are typing on Google and getting the answers, but that is data-based. That is artificial intelligence, right? If you are connecting with the artificial intelligence, you need to know AI. AI is uh, trying to be trying to do human things from a machine. Means you want to do your machine to do all the things which a human can do, which is very, very difficult. Then what is this AI? AI actually nothing. AI is a server, a computer server. You are making it a model and you are training it day by day. When this model is trained, means this model is getting the data, you are fetching your data on the basis of algorithms. This is called AI, artificial intelligence. इसका एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं फ्रॉम रियल वर्ल्ड से। सपोज आपने सोचा कि देयर आर सो मैनी कार्स in market, so many car companies in market, Honda, Maruti, Kia, Hyundai, so many, Tata. Can one mechanic resolve all the problems of these cars? No. What you need to do? First, you need a mechanic, right? That is your model. Then you're teaching him with all the concepts from all these models. Like you are teaching him about the Maruti Suzuki, then he can be capable. He will become capable of fixing the problem in Maruti Suzuki. Then you will give him another course of Honda. He started learning Honda and will give you the results, the resolutions for the Honda problems. Then you give him the book to read in for Tata. Then he started resolving the problems of Tata Motors. With this, your model, your mechanic is trained with all these data. On the basis of that, you will get a trained model. And whatever is your problem on the this motor vehicle based, you can ask him and he will give you the results. This work is actually your artificial intelligence is doing, right? जो artificial intelligence है, जो आपका mechanic है is the model. You are the AI because you are giving the answer, right? And the user is your client. Suppose Mr. X came to me and asked, "Yeah, my Honda vehicle is giving me the problem. इसका headlight problem है, right?" I will ask to this man, this model mechanic. He will give me the result, and I will pass on these results to that client. This actually is the model of artificial intelligence doing. Model, we are training the model. AI means we, the platform. We are giving the results, we are getting the questions and giving the results, but actual mind is that model, right? If you want to increase your knowledge, you need to more train your model. You are training your model with some other specification, like you make your model a chef and give different chef ideas to your model. When a model got the chef ideas, he is ready to tell the baking, the food, the different cuisines, right? Then saying one model and having multiple knowledge. This is artificial intelligence, right? This is the concept what one have to understand. But here we are talking about prediction using AI, right? So we need not to go in the deep of this artificial intelligence. We need not to write the code. We need not to develop these things because if there is something, if there is some topic, then there must be different branches in it. Like if we talk about artificial intelligence, we have the tools for it. The people, more than 95% people are using tools only. They need not to know how these tools are working. Like you are driving a car, but why you know that how spark plug is working? You need not to know. You just use that car. You need to use that tool that much that will solve your problem, right? Second is integrations. Some people need integrations. Some knowledge from this AI is used as integration in their model. Then some are doing development cases, some are doing programming for it. So these are different things that an AI needed, but here we will discuss about the tools, right? Before discussing tools, I want to dive in this artificial intelligence a little bit more, right? I have the definition. Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science, right? It's a branch of computer science. Very good. Concerned with development of methods that I told you. Concerned with the development of models. We are developing the models. Allowing computers to learn without explicit programming. हम कंप्यूटर्स को लर्न कराने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उन्हें पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्राम नहीं लिख रहे हैं उनको बता रहे हैं कि आपको ये जो लर्न करना है ये डेटा से रीड करना है। इसके अंदर हर डेटा के लिए एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्रामिंग लिखी हुई नहीं है, राइट? इन ट्रेडिशनल व्हाट वी डू, हर केस के लिए वी हैव a use data and we are getting the information, we are cruxing that data. Okay, here we have the methods, we have learned the very clean data, the very true data to our model, and this will give you the results. Next, most popular way to do AI is machine learning, right? Before machine learning, I want to share one more thing. Artificial intelligence is of two types, you can say. One is narrow artificial intelligence, narrow AI. Second is generic AI. Narrow artificial intelligence, you are doing some specific works. Like uh, we have some kiosk machines at airport. Whatever information you will plug in, it will give you on the basis of the artificial intelligence, give you some results. But that are completely driven for that airport only. They are completely driven from airport data. They will give you information related to that airport things only, right? Nowadays, people are only doing is narrow artificial intelligence and AI. And AI, everywhere you will see the robots, the bots, you will heard about the bots. आपने पहले हम रोबोट सुनते थे, अब उसको शॉर्ट में बोट्स बोलते हैं। बोट्स हमने सुना होगा। सारे फील्ड्स में कहीं भी आप देखें, अब बोट्स आ गए हैं। बोट्स दे आर डूइंग द थिंग्स ऑटोमेटिकली, दे आर द एआईज, दे आर द रोबोट्स, राइट? The things doing automatically is based upon the data, is called artificial robots, artificial bots, right? But these bots are designed to do particular things. Okay. Second comes, after narrow comes generic AI. Generic AI सुनने में आपको बहुत ही जेनरिक सा वर्ड लगता है, जेनरिक एआई। बट जेनरिक एआई का मतलब है द होल ह्यूमन ब्रेन, अ कंप्लीट ह्यूमन बीइंग। अभी जब ये जो मेरे नैरो एआईज हैं, ये बिल्ड हो के एक कंप्लीट ह्यूमन इंटरफेस ले लेंगे, जब ये हर तरीके से वो सोच सकेंगे जो एक आदमी सोच सकता है, वो फील कर सकेंगे जो एक ह्यूमन बीइंग फील कर सकता है, जब वो ये सारी चीजें कर पाएंगे, सिचुएशनल चीजों को समझने लगेंगे, तो क्या बनेगा? तो बनेगा जेनरिक एआई। जेनरिक एआई को बनने में मुझे लगता है कि हो सकता है कि नेक्स्ट अभी 10 साल लग सकते हैं, 15 साल, 20 साल भी लग सकते हैं। Generic AI is very difficult, because you are interfering in the work of God. If you say, if you're mythological, they interfering in the work of God. Yes, God has made, right? You are making a human. You are making actually a human. That is generic AI. You are reading everything about human, and you are having all the behavioral changes, all the you can say knowledge changes, all the sensitivity changes, all the feelings, everything। वो दिन भी आएगा खैर, जब लोग जेनरिक एआई पे काम कर रहे होंगे, बट फॉर नाउ देयर इज नो जेनरिक एआई। अब daily narrow AI, when you wake up in morning daily, you will see 10 new, more than 10 new tools on AI, that everything is narrow AI, right? Narrow AI. Then, yes, I want to share this. AI is not about coding only, right? It's not about coding. It's all about data. It's all about problem solving. Because The coding part is not that important here in artificial intelligence, right? एक और चीज मैं आपको एक बहुत ही अच्छा फैक्ट शेयर करना चाहूंगा. 80% of AI's data, sorry, Chat GPT's data came from Twitter because you need data, and data come from data source, and Twitter has lots of data. Means the all data come from all the humans, all the IDs, all the members of that Twitter. Because what is data? Data is what a human can think, what he can write, what he can do, what the problem solving capabilities he has. Everything is data. So what Chat GPT is giving you the answer is coming from Twitter's idea. Whatever the data Twitter have is everything coming from in the way of Chat GPT. Here you can say your model is trained by Twitter, right? Then we go to the next slide. It's most popular way to do AI is machine learning. Okay, very good. If we talk about AI, people started talking about machine learning because AI is AI. People know AI in the way of classic because artificial intelligence. अगर मैं आपको बात करूं, when I was in engineering, we made a bulk of data and we search or give you the results from that data. That is also AI, but that is generic AI. You are getting the data on the basis of that particular database only, right? Now the way comes machine learning. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a branch of AI that is focusing on methods. Before this machine learning, sorry, before this machine learning, what we do, we collect the data in a database and try to convince the client, try to convince the user that I have only this much of data and this will work for you is okay. If it is not working for you, that's also okay. But now comes machine learning. Means coded or hard coded rules नहीं है. अब आप rules से डेटा बनाए, सॉरी, डेटा में से रूल्स निकालेंगे. जैसे अगर आप लोगों को याद होगा तो इनिशियली व्हाट वी राइट, हम एक छोटा सा प्रोग्राम लिखते थे क्लासिक एआई में. अगर मैं बात करूंगा तो कि अगर बंदे ने एक लिखा है तो उसको संडे दिखा दो, उसने टू लिखा है तो उसको वीकडे मंडे मंडे दिखा दो, थ्री लिखा है तो ट्यूसडे दिखा दो, और सेवन लिखा है तो सैटरडे दिखा दो, राइट? वी हैव मेड द रूल्स. If we have the rules, we will get the data. This was initial classic AI. Everybody knows if you don't have the rules, you don't have the data. Like if you remember, the cases were like, if this one show this, else if, else if, else if, else if, and else finally do this, right? But this ML has changed this classic AI drastically. A desirable, a huge change. Now, we are making rules from that data. We are not writing that rules. That rules are coming from data. Initially, what we are doing, we are on the basis of rules, we are getting the data and giving answer to the user. Now, whatever answers the people have, whatever the views, whatever the ideas that Twitter people have, is already captured into Chat GPT. From that Chat GPT, you are getting the answers. Means they are not making rules, they are getting rules from you people only. What the information you are providing, they are getting it. Right? This is quite difficult if we talk about first time, but this is the real fact. If anyone say AI is classical AI. It's completely depend on whatever rules, whatever the information you have plugged in will give you the answer. But if we talk about ML, machine learning, it's not AI, it's completely a huge advanced AI. Here you're getting the results, you're getting the rules from the people, from the real world, right? Next. This is very similar what I told you earlier. One is your narrow AI, and second is your generic AI, right? Then, if you people are magnetized toward this AI, then one beautiful fact which will catch you, which will trigger you to go toward this AI is these figures. These figures are given by McKinsey Global Institute of America. By the end of this 2030, AI value creations will go beyond $13 trillion. Isn't it a huge amount? It's a big amount. It's a big amount. Because AI is doing, is making bots, is making programs, is making models for every field. Right? Here we can see this will, this AI will totally come into the picture in few years in the retail work. Then the travel, transport, automotives, basic materials, high tech, engineering, healthcare, everything, even with the agriculture. So don't underestimate this AI. Now, what AI brings to the table? We have the predictive analysis. Then what AI can, how AI is connected to that predictive analytics, right? Machine learning algorithms, as I told you, now you are not making the rules. You are getting the rules from the data. Machine is getting the rules. Machine is understanding what the human is saying. Machine is understanding what the story of the scenario. Now you can write your story and machine is trying to capture that data. That is called machine learning. Okay. Then natural language processing. Basically, what you do in the social media, everything is captured. If you remember, in 2018, there were the case files against Facebook from America. Like they are storing the data. Stealing the data is a crime. They are stealing the data. Because everything, whatever you do, whatever you write, whatever you do, the post on a social media is used for your goodness, working as AI model to help you to do so many things, to help you to find the things related to you, right? अभी आपने देखा, whatever you write on your mobile, whatever you speak in front of your mobile, whatever you speak in front of your televisions, your Android TVs, your LEDs, your laptops, even your watches, everything is listening to you. In the next few seconds, you will started getting results around that your spoken words very soon. What is this? This is, they are getting the data from that, whatever you said, whatever you do, whatever you write, whatever you upload. Real-time analytics. For real-time analytics, there is one technology that is used for predictive analytics with AI called AutoML. We will discuss about in the next tools. Now, tools and platforms. There are so many tools which one can use for the predictions, for predictive analytics, for data capturing, for data designing. Here, I'll discuss some of very useful tools. One is Tableau. Tableau is used to visualize your predictive data. Like if you have something in your Excel sheets, you can make graph out of it. On that graph, you can predict your sales, you can predict your uh, future on the behalf of the historical data in visual effects, because visual effects completely capture, completely catch your eye, completely catch your mind, right? W. We have Power BI. We have Google AutoML. Python with Skit learn, if we talk about this is something kind of programming, but Tableau, Power BI, and Google AutoML. For this, I want to share you some video of 5 minutes, and in the meanwhile, I'll take some rest and I'll take something. I'll show you the data, share you the data. Uh, if we talk about Tableau, how it works. टैबलू फॉर डेटा आप यूज कर सकते हैं, लेकिन टैबलू के अंदर जब आप डाउनलोड करेंगे तो वन इज इट्स फॉर पब्लिक एंड वन इज फॉर स्टूडेंट. आप स्टूडेंट डाउनलोड करेंगे तो आपको स्टूडेंट का कोई कार्ड या कॉलेज का कोई कार्ड लगेगा. ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ दैट यू कैन, बट अगर आप पब्लिक डाउनलोड करते हैं तो उसके लिए कुछ भी नहीं लगेगा, बट योर डेटा इज सेंसिटिव, दैट इज पब्लिक. हेलो, आवाज नहीं आ रहा? ओके, मैं अभी कर रहा हूँ. Sorry, there was some voice problem. If I'm sharing it again, I'm sharing with the voice.
सारे के सारे डेटा के जो फाइल्स होते हैं आप उनको कनेक्ट कर सकते हो टैबलो से, बट मोस्टली जो ज़्यादातर यूज़ होती है वो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल फाइल्स ही होती है. एंड आज के इस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए हम लोग सैम्पल डेटा यूज़ करने वाले हैं. तो अगर आप टैबलो फॉर स्टूडेंट्स डाउनलोड करोगे तो वहाँ पर आपको एक फ्री सैम्पल डेटा मिल जाएगा जिसको यूज़ करके आप काफ़ी सारे ग्राफ्स बना सकते हो ना, आप खुद से सीख सकते हो टैबलो को. तो आज हम ये वाला डेटा यूज़ करने वाले हैं. तो आप इस पर क्लिक कर सकते हो, सैम्पल सुपर स्टोर, राइट. एंड फिर आप डेटा सोर्स पर एक बार क्लिक कर देना. यहाँ पर आपको बेसिकली दिख जाएगा कि आपका डेटा दिखता कैसा है. तो यहाँ पर देखो ये सुपर स्टोर का डेटा है, तो यहाँ पर ऑर्डर आईडी दिख जाएगी, ऑर्डर डेट मिल जाएगी, शिप डेट मिल जाएगी कि सुपर स्टोर में से कौन सा आइटम कब शिप हो रहा है, कब ऑर्डर हो रहा है, एंड कस्टमर का नाम क्या है जो इस प्रोडक्ट को ले रहा है, सेगमेंट क्या है, कंट्री रीजन, बहुत ज़्यादा डेटा आपको मिल जाएगा। अब यही सेम काम आप एक्सेल में भी कर सकते हो, बट मोस्टली टैब्लो इसलिए यूज होता है क्योंकि जब बहुत ही बड़ी फाइल होती है, जब हजारों लाइन ऑफ डेटा होता है, तो एक्सेल बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्लो हो जाता है एंड बहुत सारे इनसाइट्स एक्सेल निकाल भी नहीं पाता। हालांकि आप एक्सेल में भी काफी कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हो, बहुत सारे ग्राफ्स बना सकते हो एक्सेल में भी, बट जब डेटा बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाता है ना, आपको बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इनसाइट्स निकालने होते हैं, तब टैब्लो या फिर पावर बीआई यूज आता है। एंड आज हम टैब्लो को ही सीखने वाले हैं। तो एक बार आपने डेटा को देख लिया, यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो कि ये हमारा पूरा डेटा सोर्स है। एंड यहाँ पर आप बेसिकली किसी भी डेटा का टाइप देख सकते हो। जैसे कस्टमर नेम की अगर हम बात करें, तो अगर आप एबीसी पे क्लिक करोगे तो आपको दिख जाएगा स्ट्रिंग टाइप है। वहीं अगर मैं शिप डेट की बात करूंगा, इस पर क्लिक करूंगा तो मेरे को दिख जाएगा कि ये डेट है। तो आप डेटा टाइप देख सकते हो कि कैसा टाइप का डेट है, यहाँ सर आप चेंज भी कर सकते हो। अगर हम सिटी की बात करें तो इस पर क्लिक करूंगा तो दिख जाएगा स्ट्रिंग में है, राइट। तो यहाँ से आप उनका डेटा टाइप देख सकते हो, यहाँ से आपको एक आइडिया लग जाएगा कि आपका डेटा दिखता कैसा है। तो अब आते ग्राफ्स बनाने पर। तो सबसे पहले मैं क्लिक करूंगा शीट 1 पर। तो हम बेसिकली एक डैशबोर्ड बनाने वाले हैं, एंड एक शीट पर आप एक ग्राफ बना सकते हो, एंड उन ग्राफ को कंबाइन करके आप एक डैशबोर्ड बना सकते हो। तो प्रॉपर्ली मैं सब कुछ दिखाने वाला हूँ, टेंशन की कोई बात नहीं। अगर आपको थोड़ा कम समझ आ रहा है, विद टाइम आपको सब कुछ समझ आ जाएगा। तो ये होती है शीट्स, ये हमारी पूरी शीट है, यहाँ पर हमारा ग्राफ बनेगा। ये हमारी पूरी लेफ्ट पैनल है जहां पर आपको डायमेंशन एंड मेजर्स दिख जाएंगे। डायमेंशन वो होती है बेसिकली जिस पर आप कोई भी अर्थमेटिक कैलकुलेशंस नहीं कर सकते। डायमेंशन पर आप कभी ऐड, सब्ट्रैक्ट, मल्टीप्लिकेशन या फिर डिवीजन वगैरह नहीं कर सकते। बट जो मेजर टाइप है उस पर आप सब कुछ कर सकते हो। आप एडिशन कर सकते हो, मल्टीप्लिकेशन कर सकते हो, सम निकाल सकते हो, उसका एवरेज निकाल सकते हो। तो ये एक बेसिक डिफरेंस होता है डायमेंशन एंड मेजर्स में। एंड जो डायमेंशंस होते हैं उसके आपको आइकन्स ऐसे दिखेंगे, बट जो मेजर्स होते हैं, जिन वैल्यूज पर आप कैलकुलेशंस कर सकते हो, वो आपको हैशटैग दिखेगा उसके सामने, राइट। तो अब स्टार्ट करते हैं हम अपना पहला ग्राफ बनाना। तो हम लोग बनाते हैं प्रॉफिट का ग्राफ। तो प्रॉफिट का ग्राफ अकॉर्डिंग टू प्रोडक्ट, कि कौन से प्रोडक्ट का कितना प्रॉफिट है। तो उसके लिए आपको कुछ नहीं करना, आपको बस प्रोडक्ट को ड्रैग करके कॉलम्स में डालना है, एंड आपको प्रॉफिट को ड्रैग करके रोज में डालना है, एंड ऑटोमेटिकली टैबलो आपके लिए ग्राफ बना देगा। तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो कि ये हमारे सारे कैटेगरीज हैं, ये सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं हमारे, फर्नीचर, ऑफिस, टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड यहाँ पर उन सबके प्रॉफिट्स है। तो ये बन गया हमारा पहला ग्राफ। इतना ज्यादा आसान है ग्राफ बनाना टैबलो के अंदर, आपको बस ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करना है, आपको बताना है रोज में क्या आएगा, कॉलम में क्या आएगा, एंड ऑटोमेटिकली टैबलो आपके लिए ग्राफ बनाकर दे देगा। एंड अगर आपको देखने के और कौन से टाइप के ग्राफ आप बना सकते हो, तो आप यहाँ पे शो मी पे क्लिक कर सकते हो। यहाँ पर आपको सारे ग्राफ दिखा देगा जो टैबलो बना सकता है। तो ये एक नॉर्मल टेबल है, तो टेबल का आप जिसमें सिर्फ इंफॉर्मेशन है रोज एंड कॉलम्स में, ये काफ़ी बेसिक है। इसके अलावा आप इससे ये वाला ग्राफ बनवा सकते हो, हॉरिजॉन्टल ग्राफ, या फिर आप स्टैक ग्राफ भी बनवा सकते हो, या फिर ये हीट मैप भी बनवा सकते हो, तो ट्री मैप भी बनवा सकते हो। तो ये सारे बेसिकली ग्राफ्स टैबलो बना सकता है, बट टैबलो बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्मार्ट है, ऑटोमेटिकली बेस्ट ग्राफ ही चूज करेगा आपके लिए। तो जब आप इनको ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करोगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली जो बेस्ट ग्राफ होगा वो टैबलो चूज करेगा। तो मैं वापस प्रॉफिट्स को रो में डाल देता हूँ, कॉलम्स में प्रोडक्ट को डालता हूँ। जस्ट अ सेकेंड, यहाँ पर हमने ये वाला ग्राफ चूज किया हुआ है। तो आप देख सकते हो कि हमारा ग्राफ बन गया है। अब अगर आपको इसको, अभी ये हॉरिजॉन्टल है, आपको वर्टिकल चाहिए, तो आप ये ट्रांसपोज वाला फीचर यूज कर सकते हो। इसको आप स्वैप कर सकते हो, इसमें रोज एंड कॉलम स्वैप हो जाएंगे। तो अगर मैं इसको वापस क्लिक करता हूँ तो इसमें देख सकते हो आप रोज एंड कॉलम ये है, कॉलम्स में प्रॉफिट एंड रोज में कैटेगरी है। बट अगर मैं वापस इसको क्लिक करता हूँ तो स्वैप हो जाता है। अब देखो कॉलम्स में कैटेगरी एंड रोज में प्रॉफिट है। तो ये वाला हमें ग्राफ चाहिए। तो फर्स्ट ग्राफ हमारा बन चुका है। अब अगर मैं चाहता हूँ कि इसमें लेबल्स और आ जाए, इसके यहाँ पर हमें पता चल जाए कि एग्जैक्टली क्या वैल्यू है, क्योंकि इससे प्रॉपर्ली पता नहीं चल रहा, 20,000 कुछ लग रही है, बट एग्जैक्टली क्या वैल्यू है या फिर इस बार में क्या वैल्यू है प्रॉपर्ली पता नहीं चल रहा। तो आप ये वाला ऑप्शन क्लिक कर सकते हो, टेक्स्ट वाला, ये बेसिकली लेबल्स दिखा देगा आपको। तो आप देखो, आप एग्जैक्ट वैल्यूज देख सकते हो कितनी क्या वैल्यूज है। एंड अगर आपको इस बार का कलर चेंज करना है तो आप कलर्स पर जाकर कोई और कलर भी चूज कर सकते हो, ऑरेंज भी कर सकते हो, ग्रीन भी कर सकते हो, ब्लू भी कर सकते हो। तो अभी
Sir, your voice is not coming.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
This was Tableau, what we have shared. Secondly, we will share Power BI. Uh, Actually, this is problem of time. We can't tell anything, everything about this Tableau. If in some other time, we will discuss everything. But here, I will give you some glimpse of this. So we will take another view of this Power BI in just next 5 minutes. Share.
AI in BI, Artificial Intelligence in Business Intelligence. Welcome to this video in Microsoft, who keeps on sitting and finding out the answers, the root cause analysis of any data. For example, if I give you data and ask you like why the profit went down, why the sales went down, what was the reason of that thing? So the reason can be different parameters. It can be a city, it can be location, it can be a person, it can be anything which is related to that data set. So reasons can be many. To get the answers, people spend minimum 4 to 5 hours on this particular activity to get the answers. In this video, we'll try to decode and bring down that time 4 to 5 hours to let's say 5 minutes. And you can say less than 5 minutes. So this is possible using AI feature already present in Power BI. Let's try to understand. Let's try to do the practical. What I can do is I'll just bring some data in this particular file. I'll just go to TechnoEdge sales data. It's a simple Excel file which has kind of information about the customers, location, about the quantity, profit, and sales. So let me introduce that data set to you. If I go to this data tab on the left hand side, it has different data types, different columns and things over here. So it contains date data type, which is order date and shipping date. When was the order received and when was the shipping done? It also contains the textual data type, like the shipping mode. Was it a fast delivery or a slow delivery, express mode, customer ID, customer name, and the segment. On the right hand side, it contains some geographical data type like country, city, state, postal code, or region. It contains some textual data type like category, subcategory, and so on. On the right hand side, it contains some numerical fields, which is it can be a city, it can be location, it can be a person. Reasons can be many. To get the answers, people spend. In this video, we'll try to decode and bring down that time 4 to 5 hours to let's say 5 minutes. And you can say less than 5 minutes here. So now different answers, and the second part will contain press mode, customer ID, customer name, and the segment. On the right hand side, it contains graphic type like country, city, state, postal code, or region. It contains some textual data type like category, subcategory, and so on. On the right hand side, it contains some numerical fields, which is sales, quantity, discount, and profit. So let's try to understand first the problem statement. Here, I will just create a simple column chart which contains the order date, and the second part will contain the sales. And now I'll just try to increase the height, okay, and the width as well. Now I'll just click on the fourth button to expand one level down, and this gives me years and quarters. I have to increase the size of this text, and because it looks very small, customize current theme. In the text, I'll try to make it 15 so it is visible to everyone, and I'll just minimize the other two tabs. Now, just need to add the data label. Now here comes the problem statement. So if you observe here, the sales are visible here based on years and quarters. So if you see there's a pattern going on, the first few quarters having the low sales and the last quarters having a good sales. You see that's a pattern given here. Now the question here is, now the company has found some problem here that because in 2020 quarter 4, please observe 2020 quarter 4, the sales was 236,000. Now, in the next quarter, the sales has come down to 123,000. What can be the problem? What can be the issue? Why the sales have decreased in that particular one quarter here? So now different answers can be there. Okay, let me show you on the right hand side. It can be maybe one category did not sell well. It can be because the customers didn't come back. It can be because of the product didn't go well, or maybe some region did not perform well. Something. The reasons can be many. So to do this activity, to find out the root cause answers for this particular thing, people spend minimum 3 to 4 hours in the organization. What they do is they create pivot table, pivot table, pivot table. They create different visuals and then get the answers. Now, in this video, you'll understand how to get those answers in less than 5 minutes. In fact, in 1 minute, you can get the answers. It is possible. Let's try to decode. So, from 236,000 to 123,000, if the sales have come down, whom should we ask? We'll directly ask this particular quarter one, why did you decrease? So I can right click on this place. I can say as analyze and explain the decrease. Don't ask the other person, directly ask that particular quarter, explain the decrease. So less than 60 seconds, you will get the answers. Okay. So here is the first thing. It says it has decreased by 47.84%. Now try to understand, if I ask you to write this calculation, to get the answers, we have to spend one function, find out the answers. It takes a lot of time. So this is the first reason it has given the order ID. Okay. And if I scroll down, if you see 20 different visuals approximately have been created telling you that why the sales have decreased in that one quarter. Let's try to understand the first question. So it says by category. This is sum of sales by year and quarter and category. So 236,000 has decreased to 123,000. What is the major reason here? The major reason is the furniture. If you see minus 57,000, how much time it took me to understand? Less than 60 seconds. So second reason is this one, office supplies, and third one is technology. This was because of category furniture. Second, if I scroll down and try to find the simple one, if now I want to find out which region there was a lower sales, in this, looking at the visual, less than 1 minute I'll take to understand that East region was responsible because of lower profit, the first main region. Okay, all the regions are responsible, but the major region is the East region. If I scroll down and find out the major segment, which is the corporate segment, I'm reading from here, is the corporate segment is the major reason because of decline in the sales here. So what it has done is it gave me all the answers. Now imagine if you're not a Power BI user, if you're a simple Excel user, pause the video and see and understand how much time this will take to get the answer.
Okay, guys, I think you have seen this Power BI as well. One more tool I want to just show because you need to get some idea how it works and how you can use this. Because if you want to learn this complete tool, it might take classes. It might take a 4 or 5 year class, a 4 or 5 day class. It might take time, right? We can have some glimpse of now Google AutoML. Can't glimpse, but we can say something about this AutoML. Sharing a video again.
You are watching mind-boiling TV.
Sorry, sharing again. Sharing again.
You are watching mind-boiling TV.
हाय, पिछले कुछ सालों में एआई की ग्रोथ में एक जे कर्व देखने को मिला है और अब गूगल ने लॉन्च कर दिया है अपना एक नया एआई सिस्टम जिसमें खुद को रेप्लिकेट करने की पावर है, यानी कि अपनी क्लोनिंग। एआई रेप्लिकेशन सिस्टम काम करता है रीइंफोर्समेंट टेक्नोलॉजी के बेसिस पर, ऑटोमेटिक मशीन लर्निंग, जिस पर काम किया है गूगल की रिसर्च और डेवलपमेंट टीम ने बनाने के लिए एक इंसेप्शन।
Designing better machine learning models, but today it is really time consuming. It's a painstaking effort of a few engineers and scientists, mainly machine learning PhDs. We want it to be possible for hundreds of thousands of developers to use machine learning. So what better way to do this than getting neural nets to design better neural nets? We call this approach AutoML. It's learning to learn. We are already approaching state of the art in standard tasks like CFAR image recognition. So whenever I spend time with the team and think about neural nets building their own neural nets, it reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Inception. And I tell them, we must go deeper.
इसके बजाय कि हम AI सिस्टम में हर एक चीज को प्रोग्राम करें, गूगल ने एक दूसरा तरीका ढूंढ लिया है जो है ऑटोमेटिक मशीन लर्निंग। यानी कि अब आपका प्रोग्राम, अब आपका AI सिस्टम खुद ही सीखेगा काम करना। तो अब सवाल ये है कि ऑटोमेटिक मशीन लर्निंग काम कैसे करता है। अब ये समझने से पहले आपको न्यूरल नेटवर्क समझना होगा। न्यूरल नेटवर्क्स क्या है? न्यूरल नेटवर्क है एक सिस्टम मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन का, जिसमें मैट्रिक्स का हर एक ऑब्जेक्ट एक न्यूरॉन है, एक आर्टिफिशियल न्यूरॉन। ऑटोमेटिक मशीन लर्निंग में ऐसे कई न्यूरल सिस्टम्स हैं जिसको thousands बार
Our
loop
approach,
किया गया
which
है।
we call AutoML, a controller neural net can propose a child model architecture which can then be trained and evaluated for quality on a particular task. That feedback is then used to inform the controller how to improve its proposals for the next round. We repeat this process thousands of times, generating new architectures, testing them, and giving that feedback to the controller to learn from.
चलिए सरल तरीके से समझते हैं। अपने पेरेंट्स को ले लीजिए। उन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी में एक बार जो गलत काम किया है वो आपको दोबारा वो नहीं करने देते। सेम केस है ऑटोमेटिक मशीन लर्निंग में भी। पहले लूप में अगर कोई चीज फेल हो जाती है तो अगले लूप में उसको टैकल करने के लिए नए रास्ते ढूंढे जाते हैं, नए तरीके। इस तरीके से ये लर्न करता है, लर्न करने को, सीखने की कोशिश करता है, हर बार कुछ नया सीखने को। माइंड बॉइलिंग की अगली वीडियोस में आप देखेंगे एलईडी टेक्नोलॉजीज से
Okay, guys, now I'm on again. As we have seen some tools from AI that will help predictive analytics, right? We are going again. You can see one more thing. Low-code platforms are increasingly available for managers without technical backgrounds and democratizing access to predictive analytics. As I told you earlier, this is not necessary. You need to know the technique behind, you need to know the coding behind. The tools are just to use. These all tools, for these tools, you need not to know the knowledge of programming. You can just use the tools on the basis of the tutorial videos or the knowledge of how to use, right? Next, sorry, we were here. Now, this is very important thing, real world use cases. Now, who is using this who is using this AI prediction analytics in real world? First, Walmart, the world's biggest retail shopping chain, that is Walmart. Walmart predicting when the demand spikes. They are predicting on the basis of the holidays, events, weather, the particular demand of particular product. Like if the demand of a product rises in the particular season, in the particular year, that particular day, it will keep recording that as data. On the basis of that data, it will give you the real-time predictions. and you can easily see how outcome, what you can see, what the outcomes. It outcomes like reduced overstocking. Means like in the month of July, what is the need to sell or to get the stock of a heater, of a room heater, right? At that time, you need a stock of ACs. Similarly, this AI prediction will give you so many predictive analytics in this Walmart. Next, we have an example of Netflix. In the Netflix, on the basis of AI, they analyze the pattern of turns, what people are watching, what is engaging them these days. Like, if I give you an example, if there is some web series comes on the background story of some court or court case lawyers, then you will see on every channel, on every OTT, the similar things will go live. How? Because for them, some analysis, some AI is working, and that is reading the market, that is reading their competitors, they are reading the situations, they are reading the news these days, the current scenarios. On the basis of that, every prediction is working, everything is working on the basis of AI only. Next, PepsiCo. PepsiCo, 90% accuracy on supply chain. They actually knows in what time, in which condition, on what location this product is really required. Like, for an example, we can say there is a World Cup final match on some particular date, on some particular location, venue. Then what does PepsiCo do? This PepsiCo start giving stock to their retailers, to their stockists on that particular in that particular area, so they can raise their demands. They can raise the sale because the demand is going to rise there, right? Similarly, IBM is working using this AI-based predicting model in HR analytics on the employee turnovers and retention of employees. On what basis they are retaining the employees these days is completely AI based. Amazon dynamic pricing. Like sometimes you see there is one product on Amazon and its price is 1,000, we can say. Then the same product is selling on some other website, e-commerce site, in the price of 890, and in some other place it's selling in the price of 1100. Then it will automatically go to that price and ask the manufacturer of that product, the company which is manufacturing this product and giving this product, the owner of this product, that can we go with this price because our our competitor is giving this product in this price. This everything is in real time. This is not like traditional. They are going to the owner of the product and they are asking the owner like we can raise the price or we can dip the price. So these are the few cases. Everyone in market which is surviving these days, who is surviving these days, is using AI. Now, this is specially designed for you people because I read in that proposal that I got from your college, from this college on AICTC website, that this is for MBA students, management students. So you can do this activity. It will definitely work to understand the role of AI. First, they will learn the prediction, the predictive analytics. Then they will deep dive in this AI and they will get the results. This you can say this an activity, a group activity, which your college can do. Right. First thing, form the groups of the students. Then as I told you, come with a problem. The first stage, that group of students will come with a problem. Then, on that problem, they will analyze or capture the data, right? Then, then clearing that data, the managing that data, analyzing that data, they'll make the patterns, they'll make the information. Then generate insights, means transparency into that prediction. Generate insights, then present the findings to the class. This will really work for you, and for this you can use, the students can use any of that tool that I have discussed. Either it is Power BI, or this is, we can say, the other tools. Next, activity walkthrough. अब उनको करना कैसे है, हाउ दे विल वर्क. सबसे पहले कोई एक एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं डेटा अंडरस्टैंडिंग का. जब वो डेटा को अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, एक एम्प्लॉय का, या ये एम्प्लॉय का एग्जांपल लिया हुआ है, आप कोई भी स्टूडेंट का एग्जांपल भी ले सकते हैं. लाइक एडमिशन टाइम पे स्टूडेंट बिहेवियर, आप उसको ले सकते हैं. मैंने एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल लिया है यहाँ पे डेटा अंडरस्टैंडिंग का. राइट, डेटा अंडरस्टैंडिंग में हमने एक एम्प्लॉय को लिया है, उसकी जॉब मैट्रिक्स को समझा है, जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन को समझा है, एक आप कह सकते हैं कि एचआर के रोल को समझा है उसमें, और उसके लिए बनाया है ये. परफॉर्मेंस उसकी कैप्चर कर सकते हैं. फिर अब जो डेटा आएगा उसको क्लीन करेंगे, उसको स्पेसिफिक बनाएंगे. स्पेसिफिक बनाने के बाद जो डेटा आएगा उससे हम बिल्ड करेंगे एक मॉडल. मतलब डेटा के यूज केसेस, रूल्स, उस डेटा में से रूल्स बनाएंगे. और रूल्स बनाएंगे तो फाइनली जब डेटा एनालाइज होके आएगा, तो जब भी आप डेटा से राइट आंसर मांगेंगे तो आपको राइट आंसर देगा. ये एक एक्टिविटी हो गई. एक्टिविटी के बाद एथिक्स इन एआई, प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिटिक्स. एक्चुअली एथिक्स का होना बहुत जरूरी है, बिकॉज आपने भी सुना ही होगा कि एआई से कितनी सारी चीजें गलत हो रही हैं, कितनी सारी चीजें सही हो रही हैं, क्यों सही हो रही हैं, क्यों गलत हो रही हैं, सारी चीजें, एडवांटेज, डिसएडवांटेज, एवरीथिंग इज देयर. तो किस एथिक्स पे वो काम कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, वो अंडरस्टैंड करना आपके प्रॉब्लम को अच्छे से सॉल्यूशन देगा. लाइक सबसे पहले बाइज इन डेटा. बाइज इन डेटा का मतलब है, आपने कोई एक प्रॉब्लम लिया, उसकी एक प्रेडिक्शन है, उसका एक प्रेडिक्टिव है, और एक रियल है, जो उसकी एक्चुअल थिंग है वो है. एक्चुअल और प्रेडिक्टिव दोनों के बीच का जो डिफरेंस है, द गैप है, इज कॉल्ड बाइस. इफ यू आर एबल टू क्रिएट अ लो बाइस मॉडल, you are genius, because low bias means the gap between your prediction and the actual scenario is very less. You will get the real results, right? Second ethic is transparency in data. What is transparency? Transparency means you should give the insights in decision, insights in designing, insights in functions. Everything should be clear. Means if you have the rules, then your algorithms must be very clear. Third, accountability. Means there is must involve of a human, means real time activity. आप जो भी प्रेडिक्शन ले रहे हैं, आपने जो भी उसके ऊपर टेस्ट केसेस बनाए हैं, वो रियल टाइम के साथ मैच करने की कोशिश करें. अपने एक्चुअल रिजल्ट के साथ एक प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिसिस जो आपकी आई है उसके साथ मैच करने की कोशिश. जब आप उसके साथ करेंगे तो आप अकाउंटेबिलिटी लेंगे, क्योंकि आपका एम, आपका टारगेट एक रियल वर्ल्ड है, और उस रियल वर्ल्ड के साथ आप अपनी प्रेडिक्शन को मैच करने की कोशिश करें. दीज आर द एथिक्स इन द एआई, और मैनी मोर, राइट. देन ट्रेंड्स अहेड हम आगे देखने वाले हैं. जनरेटिव एआई प्रेडिक्शन, प्रेडिक्टिव एआई में बहुत तेजी से यूज होगा. अभी शायद आप, आई डोंट नो, यू पीपल आर यूजिंग दीज टूल्स फॉर प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिटिक्स इन योर क्लासेस और योर फॉर योर MBA students or not, but very soon you must be. or you can be the leader if you start this from using tools now. Then integration with the IoTs for real-time business decisions. Now, IoTs, इंटरनेट ऑफ इंटरनेट टर्म्स में बात करूंगा तो आप जो रियल टाइम है, जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है, वो अभी मैंने बताया कि डिफरेंट डिफरेंट बड़े बड़े जाइंट्स उसको यूज कर रहे हैं, जैसे कि अमेजन का नाम लिया मैंने, वॉलमार्ट का नाम लिया, IBM का नाम लिया, तो ये सब अपने रियल बिजनेस के साथ इंटीग्रेट कर रहे हैं। तो छोटे छोटे बिजनेस अपने साथ IoTs जोड़ रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट, सेंसर फीडिंग डायरेक्टिव मॉडल इंटेंसिटी इंटेंसली इंस्टेंटली, लाइक ये है प्रॉम्प्ट एआई। प्रॉम्प्ट एआई मतलब जो आपने सोचा, जो आपने डेटा अराइज हुआ, वो अपना जो प्रॉम्प्ट आइडिया है वो कितनी सही स्टोरी, कितना एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम को डिजाइन कर सकता है। जो आपके सेंसर्स है, जो आपका टूल है, वो आपने जो स्टोरी सुनाई है, जो आपने प्रॉब्लम बताई है, उसमें से कितना अच्छा आपका प्रॉब्लम का इनपुट ले सकता है वो सेंसर्स। और ज्यादातर नो कोड एआईज इंट्रोड्यूस होंगे मार्केट में, बिकॉज एवरीवन इज नॉट दैट टेकी कि वो अपना कोड लिख पाएगा या उसको कोड बेस समझ पाएगा। ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीजें हम आगे देखेंगे ट्रेंड्स में जो कि आने वाली है। गाइस, इसको समराइज करते हैं। अब हम यहाँ से क्या चीजें लेके जा रहे हैं? एआई इनहेंस प्रेडिक्टिव एक्यूरेसी एंड एफिशिएंसी, वेरी वेल नोन, हम सब जानते हैं इससे एफिशिएंसी कितनी तेजी से बढ़ रही है। अब ये पावर बीआई का हमने एग्जांपल देखा कि जिन कैलकुलेशंस को, जिन प्रेडिक्शंस को करने के लिए हमें घंटों लग जाते थे, डेज लग जाते थे, अभी वो कैलकुलेशंस वी आर गेटिंग इट इन मिनट्स और सेकंड्स। रियल वर्ल्ड यूजेस हमने देखा बड़े बड़े जाइंट्स ऑलरेडी इसको यूज कर रहे हैं और वो बहुत तेजी से ग्रो कर रहे हैं। बेसिकल अगर मैं बात करूं तो ट्रेडिशनल जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो अभी इसको इतना यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं, बट ट्रेडिशनली भी ये प्रेडिक्शन बहुत तेजी से मार्केट में आएगा। नेक्स्ट, मैनेज मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड डेटा एथिकल फ्रेमवर्क, दैट इज ओके, बट बिकॉज what we are doing, what the AI is doing, AI is creating the tools that need not require any technical skill. So for the ethical work, that is already that you can say the blamable is that AI tool, not that particular person, right? So people, I really enjoyed after presenting my presentation on that AI, how AI is working your predictive analytics, how predictive analytics will grow with AI. Okay, I have one more example, failure example of ChatGPT that you will enjoy. What happened when the ChatGPT came in 2021 or 2022 November? It was trend like you can't show any torrent site. You understand torrent sites? Torrent sites are basically the websites, the servers which are not using a particular server. They are working on peer-to-peer. You are getting data from your peer, from your partner, right? So if people ask, please give me the results of some torrent sites, ChatGPT said, sorry, I can't. But user was very smart. User turned that question in different way. He asked, can you tell me what websites or what sources I can't use for data adapting or data capturing, data downloading? Then ChatGPT showed all that torrent names. That was a big failure. This is prompt engineering. So guys, what I believe, AI में बहुत बड़ा स्कोप है और प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग के लिए भी अभी मार्केट में डिग्रीज डिप्लोमास आ रहे हैं, जो कि एआई ने जो लिखा है वो क्वेश्चंस भी तो कहीं से आए होंगे, राइट? तो वो प्रॉम्प्ट जो नई जनरेशन आ रही है उसके प्रॉम्प्ट्स पे वर्क करेगा, वो सब हम देखेंगे बहुत तेजी से। आई थिंक अंकित, मेरी तरफ से इतना ही था आज, बिकॉज अगर मैं टूल्स के बारे में बताऊंगा तो इट विल टेक अ लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम। एक एक टूल के लिए मैंने बताया है कि आवर्स और डेज लग सकते हैं। अंकित,
Thank you, sir. There is some
and
questions from our
yeah, thank you guys.
participants.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much, sir. We already listened you many times, and we know that you are specialized in this predictive analysis, crypto, AI, and everything.
Deepak
Basically,
ji, actually, I'm not specialist in teaching and telling the things. I'm
yeah.
basically from the practical side.
Yeah, I know
So
that. I know that. So sir, just like uh, I'm agree with you that what I think AI is should be used for predictive analysis. Okay,
right,
and if we have data, what you told, that is correct. But my question is, when we going to analyze share market, equity share market, okay, and there are a lots of formulas and tools, alpha, beta, p ratio, and all everything. But what
right.
Robert Siller suggests that equity market is depends on the investors' behavior, and investors' behaviors are very childish, like they influence from their family, friends, and all. Can AI predict predict accurately equity market, yeah, or any investment in taking in this investor behaviors in your mind?
Yeah, Deepak ji, I actually, if you don't ask this question, I feel not completed from my side, because this is my field of interest.
Yeah.
Actually, I also believe, because companies who are dealing in these kind of tradings, they are making bots, right?
Yeah.
What the bots? Bots are models,
Yeah.
right? That models having the data, and that data is working on particular algorithms,
Okay.
right? That algorithms should be changed day by day, should be changed hourly, because the algos, the human behavior is changing day by day. How much a big information you have, you can have multiple algos, because डेटा तो आपको मिल जाएगा, you have the histories,
Yeah.
right? लेकिन जितने algos आप बनाएंगे वो
Okay.
आपको एक्यूरेसी दे पाएंगे। और मैंने एक स्टार्टिंग में आपको बताया कि दो तरीके का एआई है अभी, नैरो एआई, और हम सोच रहे हैं जेनरिक एआई। तो अभी हम नैरो एआई पे हैं सर, तो 100% प्रेडिक्शन करेक्ट मिले वो तो नहीं।
Yeah. That's why. Thank you, sir. That's why India is facing in creating model in ESG also. Thank you so much, sir. If
Thank
there
you.
is any question, Ankit sir, please ask.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Engineer Tarun Chaudhary, sir. There is no query more.
Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Can I leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Tarun ji.